afternoon, everyone. On behalf of SNS Institution, we welcome Ms. Tarangini, software developer in CTS, playing a key role in design implementation, configuration, execution, and expertise in user interface integration and demonstration. Once again, we welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Guys, welcome you all to make the session more interactable. Let's start our session.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Ma'am, I'm learning C and C++ now, ma'am.
Okay.
So interest only on this. Only this can I stand by language in future.
Okay.
Can I withstand by future?
Okay. So for your question, C and C++ is the basic of all other languages. So you can definitely learn C and C++ for understanding the concepts and to get the basic knowledge to how to know the languages and how to approach on logical thinking and all. But to withstand in future, it's not an advice from me. So we have to be up to date to withstand in the industry. So it will not help if we only rely on C and C++. We have to learn other new technologies, new languages, and always be ahead to sustain in future.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am. I have a question for you.
Okay.
So, can you please let us know the differences between C and C++?
Okay. C and C++. Uh, Mostly both the languages have the similar syntax, code structure, memory model, and basic grammar. Everything is same only. Both are the basic languages. Whereas in C++, you have an extended grammar in programming, and C supports only procedural programming. Whereas from C++, all languages supports object-oriented programming. It supports procedural also, but we will mostly use object-oriented programming. So it will support like polymorphism, encapsulation, inheritance, like that. So mostly, if you so these will be your interview questions also. Mostly every company will ask about object-oriented programming. So that is a basic difference between C and C++. But learning C++ will help you in learning other languages as well. Let me share my
Ma'am,
video.
what are the benefits of cloud computing, ma'am?
Benefits of Can you guys see me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Uh, Sorry, what was the question? Can you please repeat again?
What are the benefits of cloud computing, ma'am?
Cloud computing. Okay. With respect to cloud computing, it delivers the on-demand services and resources via network, which means we not have any physical. We don't need any physical infrastructure to support things. Now you see, now we have some storage unit, support system, right? Some maintenance room, everything. So with cloud computing, that will be eliminated. So it will be very helpful cost wise, reliability, security, automatic software updates, and then what else can be, like you can do anything from anywhere. You don't have to go to that maintenance room or to the database room, or you can store it from anywhere to any place you want. So it will be accessible easily. So those will be the benefits of cloud computing. And every AI are reliable on clouds now, so we are also migrating to clouds. So it is also a future for software developers.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
That's it from my end.
Ma'am, I have a question, ma'am.
Okay.
Like currently we are pursuing AI/ML,
Okay.
and can you tell what the scope and future advancement of AI/ML?
uh, Future of AI. Actually, AI ML is the future of software nowadays. So I'm from .NET background, uh, but we are also asked to learn generative AIs. Generative AIs are most important nowadays. So we for us in software development, generative AIs are important. So we'll learn generative AIs and then co-pilots, GitHub, like that we will learn. So uh, yeah, so that will be the future. Actually, we all every other company started learning it. We are all implementing. We are what is that? We are showcasing it to the teams and asking them to incorporate in Visual Studio or whatever the tools we are using it, and we are trying to incorporate how fast we can do it and try to learn everything. Everyone is mandatory to learn about it, so it will be the future, Saranya.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm Rushit. My question for you is, what are the struggles you have faced to place in a software
Yeah.
company, and what would you instruct us to do?
Okay. Okay, struggles I faced. Okay. I got placed in on-campus itself. So I got placed in two companies, but I'm from EC background. So getting into a software company was real struggle for me. Yeah, we had learning new programs was new, understanding the concepts, writing the logics. We have to imagine a lot to understand the programming, and then syntax is fine. We can get the syntax from the online. We can get all the details from the online itself. We can learn it from online, but understanding the logic and implementing that will be a real concern here. So we have to imagine, like, memory means we'll not have a memory box. We have to imagine it will be somewhere like that. So that was my personal struggle. So to imagine things and then uh, uh, like implement it. But if once you get to learn two three programs, and you know how assume things, then you will get every other programs and everything else. For like, to understand the concept, uh, implement the logic, write it down in the paper is a real struggle for me. Other than that, I didn't go through much, but it will differ. Interviews will be different. One will have 5 minutes interview, one will have 20 minutes interview. So we have to withstand all the things. So for you guys to prepare, what I'll tell is, if you decided to go into software industry, you have to equip yourself from now. Uh, Learn new technologies, try to be in up to date in everything, respect to current affairs, because in HR they'll ask about that. And improvise your personality, right from your dressing, handshakes. It should be confident. You should not be very they'll judge from your handshakes also, look, eye contact, uh, talking, the way you talk, the way you present yourself. So some people will have that in nature, but some will acquire that personality. Once you practice it, it'll be very flowing, because it's not only for the interview or cracking the interview. It will help once you place also. You have to interact with clients, you have to give demonstrations, you have to present yourself at many points. You have to like showcase you, like, okay, this is why I'm, because yeah, you know, right, so many competitions are there, so many colleges, so many students. So they'll always have a question, why I should take you. So you should be prepared for that answer, like, to answer that. So technically strong is one thing that you have to prepare from now, getting knowledge from about the new technologies, uh, at least what you should be strong in what you learn, because we can't learn everything at once. Like you can't have knowledge in everything now only. You can learn. We have to learn. We have to learn. Even if we place also, we have to keep updated for keeping ourselves in the market. So that will be there. So but you have to be the expertise of what you know. You have so you should have that confidence. And to getting into the placement is, I'll tell personality and the way you communicate is the key. So present yourself, be confident. So that will help a lot actually.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for sharing your experiences and insight about becoming a software developer. We have learned a
Thank you.
lot today, ma'am. And again, thank you for your time.
Thank you. All the best for you guys.